I want to buy a house where I can make memories in every room. Plant a garden in my backyard and watch the flowers. It will be big, but not so big that one would get lost. It will be nice, but not so nice that everybody whispers what it costs. It will have gorgeous views, but being higher doesn't mean superior. I've learned not to judge a house by what's on the exterior, it's what's on the interior. And I don't mean design, because a house is not a home unless the people are alive. I used to want a mansion because I thought that'd bring me joy. I went and bought a lot of stuff that I had no time doing. I was working for a living, but it wasn't working because I wasn't living. And a life without living is unfulfilling, filling up the empty space with all the things that I was getting, yet I could never get enough or give enough to be enough, and that was constantly upsetting. Value is a funny thing. Is it something that you own? Or is it something that you bring? Experience is priceless, and that doesn't cost a thing. Because once you make your mind up, you can accomplish anything, even if it seems impossible. Impossible is possible. We take for granted that defying gravity was illogical. Intend what you desire, and your will be unstoppable. You could buy an island with a climate that is tropical, or fly a helicopter off the coast of the Galapagos while eating avocado toast. These aren't jokes. Even if I was flat broke, I wouldn't fuck with hope. I hope. Because hope is like despair in disguise. So instead, I decide, then I watch as my reality realizes. After all, what is time if it's different in a different place? We're all in one place, floating out in outer space. They'll never bottle time. We can't buy anymore. And if we could, it'd be sold out at every corner store. So lately I've been thinking, what if less is really more? If our mortality is what we're really living for. I want to slide in socks across Italian marble floor. I want imported art to fill up every corridor. I want my kids to use my bed like it's their trampoline, to walk on top of my couch like it's their balance beam. I want to use my things so they aren't using me. After all, the most important things in life are free. We only borrow land. We only borrow time. We only borrow love. So you can borrow mine. Mi casa, su casa. Stay over anytime. If you're a friend, you'll have a permanent vacancy. Community is what our culture's lacking. We pretend that we're connected, but mostly it's just unscripted acting. We isolate ourselves and hide from our emotions, then pack our schedules as an excuse to stay in motion. We're living by the beach, and yet we never see the ocean, because it's always out of reach in the midst of the commotion. God forbid we'd have to sit alone without distraction. It's hard to notice thoughts when we're constantly in action. No matter what your status is, that isn't satisfaction. So I don't care what you do as long as you have passion. That's why I want to share my gifts and cultivate compassion. Because the fastest way to bliss is through meaningful interaction. And since I'm not even sure that we exist, I've started asking if this world of form is merely the illusion of attachment. If I could let it all go, my roof would be the stars. My floor would be the earth. My door would be ajar. My walls would be the wind. My seat would be a stone. My bed would be the clouds, and my heart would be mine. But since I have a family and I don't live this life alone, I want to buy a house where I can make memories in every room.